Hello everybody, this is the Freightmeister, Richard Hyatt, and today I'm going to demonstrate an outbound shipment for you. When you open the SMARTT Shipping application, by default, it is automatically selected to outbound, and freight charges are CSS, Bills My Company Discounted Rates, and that's who we are. We're Complete Shipping Solutions. And we can open up the drop-down and choose from any of our customers which come from our address book over here, or we can type in customer. I typed in CAL. If it were just CA, for example, all of our customers starting in CA, or if I just back it up and all of our customers starting with the letter C would be available there. And I'm going to choose use my mouse or my up-down arrow key on my keyboard to make the selection, and the company's information will automatically populate in the fields. Then we are down in the quantity section. I'll type in a 1. And our product name, we can open the drop down. This is all customizable from the add edit list at the bottom. And I'm going to choose commercial goods. I'm going to tab over instead of using the mouse here. And I'm going to type in a C, and I'm going to get a C type of packaging type. And I'm going to open the drop down now, and you can see that there's only one letter C. If I would have typed in a P, I would get pallets. And I could use my up-down arrow key to select pieces or pure later. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to use my up-down arrow key right now so you can see what that does there. So I've chosen pallets. I am going to enter 500 pounds for this shipment, 40 by 48 by 48. And these are inches. You can see these are selected here, inches. You can change from the pounds and inches to kilograms and centimeters simply by selecting the slide switch there. You see that it now is CMS, centimeters. We're now in kilograms. We can switch back. We've got the length, width, height there. We can change from the dimensions to cube if we want. But we're going to make the assumption that all of our information there is complete. I'm going to just tab, and I'm going to put in a 2 in this case. I'm going to choose auto parts, and I'm going to choose pallets again. And when we have multiple items of same size, then we enter in the total weight of all the items in that row, but we only enter the length, width, and height of one item. So, okay. So we're going to have 1,000 pounds total weight, and each pallet is 30 by 30 by 30, and we would be ready to fetch our carrier results. And we're going to get the carrier results in this table area here with the lowest price carrier at the top, and it is automatically selected in the light blue line here. We can scroll up and down to have a look at different carrier options, and we can use our mouse or our up-down arrow key to make a different choice than the one that is automatically selected. So we could choose apps cargo in this case. So you can see that I've just selected a different carrier than the one that was automatically selected for us. And maybe we forgot to add, we need a power tailgate for this customer. So we can make that selection now by clicking the checkbox. We will have to update the carrier results. So we do that now, and it's going to update the carrier results. Only carriers that are able to provide a power tailgate service, or the service that we selected, will display in the results here. And we see high fab, and they're a great price for this service, so we're going to make that selection now. We're going to complete the shipment, and we get our pickup window. By default, we've got it set that the shipment is ready now, but as soon as you click into that box, we're going to get a calendar and a clock. So we could set it for perhaps the next day, and it's ready at 9 o'clock in the morning. Our closing time of 5 o'clock comes from our settings tab up here. If we close at 4:30, we just have 4:30 in our settings tab, and then that would automatically populate at 4:30 every time. If we have anything to pass on to the driver, such as door number 3, then we can type that in there. We're going to finalize the shipment. We are going to get a confirmation number that was shown there. Don't worry about it going away very, very quickly. That confirmation number is a pickup number. It's a bill of lading number. It is a tracking number, and it'll be on the invoice for this the shipment that you receive from us. So from start to finish, there will be one number on that shipment from start to finish. It's very easy to reconcile it later when you are or the admin department in your company is reconciling the bills with the shipments. We are using Google's Chrome browser, and it automatically generates the documents into PDF, and it is shown down here in the bottom left-hand corner. And all we have to do is open that up. It is going to have all the documents generated for us. There's that bill of lading number, which was the confirmation number, the tracking number. It'll be on the invoice. There's going to be 2 copies of the bill of lading, and there's also going to be the shipping labels, and the extra services that we requested will be printed on the shipping label as well as on the bill lading, as you can see right here, so that the carriers are well aware of the service that you requested. Pardon me. And so we've got shipping labels for item 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3 for sure. All right, so now we can go back, and we're at a blank screen, but I'm going to click into the History tab, and once we do that, we're going to look at, this is the Calgary customer that we shipped, because there was 3 pieces, and it was 1,500 pounds total. We had chose high fab transport. There's the pickup number that is the same as the bill lading number right there. At this point, we can view the shipment. We could edit it in case something has changed. Maybe the customer called back and canceled one of the items, or we can cancel the shipment altogether, or we could click on the reprint in case the printer jammed and we have to reprint the documents. So if we do click on the view just to have a look at it, this shows us what we were looking at, what we had entered. We had entered or selected the requested power tailgate delivery, and all the information, the dimensions, and all that kind of stuff. If we wanted to edit it, the shipment, maybe we are. I'm going to click on the edit now. We forgot to put in a reference number, so I'm going to click on the edit. Are we sure we want to edit the shipment? Yes. Any of the edits or adjustments generated will be Complete Shipping Solutions and the carrier will be notified of the edits and adjustments. So you don't need to phone us. You don't need to phone the carrier. You don't need to do anything. It's just that simple. You make the edits and go ahead. So we're going to say, yes, we want to edit this shipment. And it will take a moment for us to get into the edit mode. It is in the exact same format, but a starkly different color, so that you recognize that this is something a little out of the ordinary. And we could put in the reference number of 654321. How's that? And we could make an adjustment here. Maybe he called back and canceled one item, so then it reminds us that we need to make an adjustment there. So we're going to make that 500 pounds, and we're going to click the fetch carrier results again. We're going to get updated carrier results, and we still have high fab is a good choice carrier, but in this case I'm going to select the B&R Echoes, and I'll show you why in a moment. I am going to complete the shipment now, and let's just assume that the shipment is ready now. We still close at 5 o'clock. I'm going to just click finalize the shipment, because I'm going to show you a little bit of the variance. We still get a confirmation number, and down here when we open up our documents, we're going to have the bill lading number is going to have an A at the end of it. That just means that it's been an adjusted in shipment. So you just recognize that this is the one that has been adjusted. So there's going to be 2 copies of the bill of lading. There's going to be the shipping labels again all over. And if you remember, we had added the reference number, and we made the adjustment from 2 pallets down to 1 pallet, so that is reflected on the adjusted bill of lading. And we're going to go back to the History tab. We're going to have a look at this, and you will see there is a red mark at this one where all the others have green check marks. Well, this is the one we originally did for 3 pieces, 1,500 pounds, and that has a red X. So that means that that one has been canceled, and it's been replaced with this one. We added the reference number for this one, the updated one, and we had reduced it from from 3 pieces down to 2 pieces. So there, that with a green check mark indicates that we've completed that order, and the one with the red is no longer. It's been canceled. And that's how simple an outbound shipment is, and all the details pertaining to such.